Ooh. The human disposition, the challenge of differentiating. Scratch that. Okay. In life, we all experience the human disposition, the challenge of being able to differentiate and separate the things that we go through and then us. For example, there are emotions and then there's us. There is life circumstances, then there's us. There is our family, there's our friends, and then there's us. There's our occupation, our hobbies, our interests, and then there's us. Insecurity, joy, bliss, the human disposition to go through struggles, go through challenges, go through adversity, stagnation, complacency, the human disposition to deal with relationships with our friends and family. These are all things that we all experience as human beings. And we get caught up in my life experience, which is pretty much universal, I'm convinced, mastery of the understanding that I am able to navigate the things that I go through and the things that I feel. I'm very aware of it. I understand that I may not be able to be in control of what and how I feel about certain situations. However, I can always navigate what I'm feeling. I can control what I do about the way I feel. Initial thoughts may be a part of my identity for a certain time of life. However, I can navigate my thoughts. I can control how I think about things if I allow myself to. The way that I go about my relationships, I say this mainly because sometimes, in life, we're able to step outside of ourselves when we experience other people doing things, when we can observe the way that people react to how we are in the moment. People who best way to go about things is to do everything in the regards of doing it through love. Not saying I'm the best at it. Definitely is a practice to really become good at over time. But the first step in anything, right, is awareness. Being aware of what that is and being aware of how you can go about that. That is definitely a choice that everyone can choose when it comes to how we navigate life. So with everything that we do in this life, my advice is to do it with love.